we're talking about what's eating you. Talking about what's eating you.
Proudly brought to you by Rogers Hood Apothecary.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our What's Eating You live tea time. We decided to do this one a little bit different. So instead of recording a tea time where we're spilling all of the health and wellness tea of the hot tea of what's happening in the world today when it comes to health and wellness, and then sharing it that way, or just going live, we thought let's combine the two. So we are going live to spill the tea on whatever you guys want to talk about. So whatever you want to talk about, whatever you want to ask us, ask away, and we will spill the wellness tea on all of it. I heard Kim when I first hopped on talking about Rogers Hood is catching up on orders, and you guys, your patience is so appreciated. They are working day and night around the clock to get caught up, but this is what happens when Kim Rogers goes viral. Okay, it's what happens. She goes viral. They get so many orders in. You know, it's a good thing because we do want to get the word out to as many people as possible about cleansing and how important it is to cleanse out environmental toxins. But what happens when she goes super viral is a lot of orders come in and then they have to catch up. So thank you so much for everyone's patience. They really are working so hard, and it's worth the wait. I
It's worth the
promise you
wait.
that.
And you can start prepping now because we're 3 to 4 weeks. So you can actually start to get your peeing, pooping, and perspiring together so that
Smart.
you're following the 3 Ps.
Smart.
But it has kicked me personally into high gear to help Rogers Hood a little bit more because, to be honest with you, I've been slacking on trying to get that big equipment and I'm not slacking anymore.
Hey.
Literally, it's we're probably going to finish the orders next week for the big equipment, and so that means that we're going to be automated and we won't have to manually do this. A lot of people don't realize that we're like manually filling each one
Oh
of the
yeah.
jars, each one of the
Yep.
tinctures. We manually do everything.
Yeah.
So it just made me realize that I got to get after that. And some of the stuff gets shipped from China, so it takes
Right.
a minute for us. It's literally the slow boat from China.
Yeah.
So it is a process, but
Yeah.
I'm stoked, man. And
To me,
you look,
it all sounds like growth. It all
it
sounds like
is.
growth. Someone just said so happy for you, Kim, and aren't we? Aren't we, you guys? Like how far this woman has
Thanks.
come. And it is a good thing. It is a good thing to get this out to as many people as possible. So we want Kim to keep going viral. We want What's Eating You to keep going viral and keep
Yes.
charting on Apple charts. We are charting in 12 different countries right now. Thank you so much, everyone who tunes in, supports, and listens to us. We couldn't do it without you. Every single listen, share, like, subscribe helps us tremendously. So thank you so much for your support. Okay, let's spill some tea on a couple of questions some people have said. So first thing, I heard that eating pineapple kills a specific type of parasite. True, false, I don't know. So let's spill the tea on the connection between pineapple and parasites, Kim. This is actually such a funny one for us because of the video that
Yeah.
continues to go viral from this. So break it down a little, Kim.
I had no idea that pineapple was such an anti-parasitic. I always knew that berberine from the pineapple was anti-inflammatory, but I didn't know it was an anti-parasitic food. And then Sam sent me this video and said, "You have to do this." Because, I'm like the green screen guru. And
Queen,
so,
green screen queen.
oh, the green screen queen. Oh my God, say it 10 times fast.
Right, right. Yeah, I know. I sent it to her because the reason I sent her this video is I was like, Kim, this made me stop in my tracks when I watched this. I was like, what is happening when pineapple juice enters the chat and reaches parasites under a microscope and you can watch what happens to them? When I saw it, I went, oh, Kim, I sent it immediately. She goes, oh my God, I'm totally gonna green screen this. I'll put it on the calendar for next month. That's how busy Kim Rogers is, you guys. Like, what? She has to plan to green screen a video a month away. Okay, this just gives you guys a little peek behind the curtain on like how busy we are over here. And I'm like, actually, Kim, I really think you should do it now. I'm like, this one's like a shocker. Like, I think people need to see this. She's like, all right, I'll do it right away. She released it the next day. That one has gotten millions of views across platforms. And basically, Kim, so when the pineapple juice reaches the parasites, what happens to the parasites?
Well, it stuns them, but then they start to give birth.
Yeah, so that confuses some people in the comments. So I dropped a comment and we pinned it at the top of your video on Instagram, and I still daily get likes. This was months ago. I still daily get likes. It's up to like 7,000 likes at this point. Hilarious. But basically, The pineapple is unaliving the parasites. When the parasites unalive, they dump their toxic load. They
Mm-hmm.
dump all of their heavy metals, all of the mold spores, all of the viruses, all of the bacteria, everything they're carrying and holding on to. But they also start to give birth and dump
Mm-hmm.
their babies, their offspring. And the reason they do that is to carry on their lineage. It's like hardwired in them, it's a survival mechanism. So once an anti-parasitic herb or food comes, or pharmaceutical, comes into contact with them and they even start to get fearful for their life, they start dumping. And when they dump, they also dump their offspring. So that confused some people because some people were like, well, is pineapple juice good or bad? I say it's good. Kim says
Mm-hmm.
it's good. What we
Mm-hmm.
say is use pineapple and pineapple juice. And by the way, we're not talking about cheap pineapple juice in a carton or a bottle that's like concentrate. No, we're talking about real pineapple. So organic pineapple if you can. So pineapple does help because it is an anti-parasitic, but you need to be cleansing and binding at the same time. This doesn't mean don't eat or drink pineapple, and this doesn't mean like do it only. You need
Right.
to also be cleansing and binding, and that is what's going to bind up everything that it dumps. And the cleansing herbs from ParaFy is going to go in and now attack the offspring that the parasites are leaving and dumping when the pineapple reaches them. I trust that makes sense. Was that a good explanation,
It
Kim?
was a great explanation, Sam.
Okay,
It was
good. I'm
so good.
so I'm so glad. Okay. So then someone else said, just came on, what's the rings you guys are showing? So these are the Oura rings by Oura. And yes, Kim and I are twinning.
We are.
We're Oura girlies all day long. We
I'm
love it.
excited. Well, I liked the 3, but the 4 has way more information on it
Way
for
more
sure.
information for sure. And honestly, no, it's better for you. When you told me about your experience with the 3, I was like, you just need the 4. I've been checking
Mhm.
our circles every morning too.
Me
I
too.
sent you I sent you a little love today because I saw last night your sleep score wasn't as good as it was the night before. So I was like, hey, send in some love. I get it. It happens.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
good. It's life. It's life. But I love it. I love that we have technology, modern technology to help us, keep track. I saw someone online recently talk about how they think having the Aura ring and checking the data every morning is somewhat of an addiction and to data and dependent on technology instead of being in tune with your body. But I completely disagree, and
Me too.
I let them know too. I was like, actually, I embrace modern technology. It helps me be more in tune with my body, not less.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
I
I'm
agree.
so excited that you have one, and you look so beautiful, and your skin is
Thanks.
glowing right now.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Good lighting too. I love it because I'm recognizing now where my behaviors need to change because they're spiking. So I had kind of a stressful day
Smart.
yesterday, and it was
Yeah.
really nice to see, okay, it's not just in my head. My body is going through a physiological change
Yeah.
from the stress. And
Yeah.
how can I mitigate that stress going forward? What can I
Exactly.
do to
Exactly.
adjust my behavior and my, like, how much can I kind of cut out of the stress, because it's really not doing me any service,
Yeah.
like it's really doing me a disservice.
Yeah. Honestly, it looks so good on you too.
I've known about it for like 2 weeks.
You didn't tell me until it came.
I
I
wanted to
love
wait.
it.
I wanted to
It was a
surprise you
great
because
surprise because when you invited me to Aura Circle, I was like, are we back? But we've actually never gotten to do it together. So I'm excited for this journey. So you want to break down a little bit about the Aura ring, Kim? Let's spill the tea on Aura.
Okay, so basically what it's doing is it's helping you understand your sleep patterns, what's making your body stressed, how you're feeling throughout the day. I liked it because it gave me my HRT, so I had an idea, oh my gosh, like this event made me feel stressed. And sometimes it can take up to 7 hours, that when you have your heart raised to the extent of stress, that it can take 7 hours to recoup back to normal. So it really, for me personally, right now, I got it because I'm in a heightened state of stress and I don't want to get Epstein-Barr back, which is really what happens. Like when you stay in fight or flight, if you can't get your body back to rest and digest, your body just stays in this heightened state and you're not in a healing state. So
Yeah.
it really helps you understand how to adjust. I know right now my family's here next week and July's really busy for me. So the few minutes that I can take to watch my aura ring go back down to calm my nervous system, that's why I'm using it.
Yeah.
Why are you using it?
The data for me, it's the data. I love seeing it and then adjusting and doing better. So it helps me do better. It helps me choose better. Also, you and I, we've discussed this before, that stress graph in the Aura app that the ring picks up on, some of those stress spikes is from food. It's directly connected from blood sugar spiking. I know it now. I've tested it. Like literally, like I will be in restored or rested, and then I drank like an organic Thai iced tea, and it spiked me to the top of the stressed
Wow.
chart, and I know it's connected. So it's helping me really gather as much data as possible for my body. I love getting to see how much REM and deep sleep I got the night
Mm-hmm.
before. I love tracking that. It helps me track my cycle naturally by tracking my basal body temperature, which helps me be a natural girly that does not use Big P or any kind of pharma birth control whatsoever. They don't agree with my body. And I'm able to actually now like track my cycle naturally and effectively with the Aura data, along with LH surge strips every month. And I know when I'm fertile, when I'm ovulating, all of that. And so I mean, I can, yeah, my activity. I love knowing how
Mm-hmm.
many steps I got a day. I love seeing how stressed I was the day before, how long I was stressed or relaxed or restored, and then do better the next day. Or like if
Mm-hmm.
my sleep score is not great and I see why, and it's like, hey, it was pretty good, but you went to bed way too late. Like you need to get to bed earlier tonight. Gotcha. Heard loud and
Yeah.
clear. I'll do that because it's constantly helping me improve. So I use it as a data source. I use it as a data source and feedback. It's kind of like my little health assistant. It's just like always reporting back to me
Mm-hmm.
what I can do to be better. And I love that. And so now that you're on it too, it's going to even be better because we'll be encouraging each other. And I love that.
Your
So yeah.
activity score is like through the roof. 96 at like the last 2 days.
Which is funny because usually it's like 99, but I've been dealing with a neck and back
Mm-hmm.
injury the past couple of days, so I haven't been able to move as much. But yeah, honestly, I'm telling you, you can literally achieve that just through steps, though. It's not
Mm-hmm.
even have to be an active workout. Literally walking or up and about moving around a lot in a day will even get you your calorie goal, like have you hit it, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so someone else said, "Yay, Kim, I'm so happy for you." Someone said, "You changed my life. Thank you."
You're
Yep.
welcome. You
Someone
did
said,
it. I'm just here giving the tools.
"That's right. She's a mirror and a reflector and
Mm-hmm.
and a deep well of source of information to help all of us." Isn't that amazing, you guys? Someone said, "Thoughts on pumpkin seeds? Do they help?" Totally help. Pumpkin
Mm-hmm.
seeds are an anti-parasitic, right, Kim?
Yep, you stick them on things that you're eating and it'll help. It's not a main cleanse, but if you're eating something questionably, it can assist for them to not stay in your body. When your stomach acid mixes with the antiparasitic pumpkin seed or our herbs, it pushes them out and they don't want to stay. So keep
Yeah.
doing it. Keep doing it.
Yeah.
And we
You're
actually put pumpkin seed in Recover, one of our tinctures, because it helps with your hair, nail, and skin.
right. Pumpkin seeds is not a main cleanse. Neither is pineapple. Neither is any of these other
Hmm.
anti-parasitic foods or herbs that you guys hear about. Just because a food or an herb is an anti-parasitic doesn't mean that it alone can do the job. See,
Hmm.
Kim formulated and created a symphony of herbs that all have a specific frequency that target specific things in your body, making the ParaFy cleanse a complete, effective, thorough, full body cleanse that cleanses you of way more than just worms. It cleanses you of worms, parasites, viruses, candida, bad bacteria, mucus. I said candida. A lot of
Hmm.
different things, you guys. It covers everything, the whole spectrum. And it's because of all of these different specific herbs she puts in there. Heavy metals, too.
Yep, heavy
Heavy
metals.
metals is a big one that it cleanses you of as well. There's a whole tincture for it. And
Hmm.
then it comes with a binder called Cinnabin, and the binder is a very important part of cleansing. It is a mandatory, non-negotiable. You cannot skip this part. This is why a lot of people go, oh, we'll just eat a bunch of pumpkin seeds or just drink pineapple juice. No, because if you're not binding at the same time, you're allowing these things to dump what they dump and return into your bloodstream and into your organs and into your system and into your gut, causing you more harm than good. So you may be unaliving these harmful organisms,
Hmm.
but you're not binding them up and moving them. That's why the ParaFy cleanse is the way to go when you want to target and thoroughly and effectively cleanse parasites and worms out of your body. By the way, if you have never gotten one or if you want to get one right now, you can get it at rogershood.com and you can use the code What's Eating You. We spell it What's Eating in the letter U for 10% off. All kits, all kits, all cleanses, all everything. All products from rogershood.com. Someone said, can I take lymph at the same time as ParaFy? You better.
Yeah, yeah, it's so good. That's why I created it, so you could take additional assistance while you're doing a parasite cleanse to help with your die-offs. Lymphatic drainage is really important, so I created the LymF Kit to help prepare your brain, to help prepare your body. I put kidney support herbs in there to help push out pee, because you should be peeing, pooping, and perspiring while you're cleansing. That's the 3 Ps for your pathways. I helped with turkey
Nervous
tail.
system
Yep.
support.
So important, you guys. Boost your immune system, protect your brain, heal versus just band-aid. Like all of the herbs that I've picked in all of my kits all have a purpose. And
Yep.
I've had to use them in my own daily life because of all the different issues that I've had between parasites, mold, and Lyme, and not having my lymphatic system open. That is a big problem for me, is I do have an issue sweating and I do have an issue getting my lymph moving. So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
really important.
Listen, the lymph kit, you guys, 10 out of 10. Would recommend to a friend. Take it, take it, take it. Take it before the cleanse, take it during the cleanse, take it after the cleanse. Take it all the time because it
Mhm.
is fantastic. It's so supportive of all of the systems she just talked about. It really does help your drainage pathways. It does get your lymph moving. It does support your nervous system. It does support your brain. Lymph is available at rogershood.com as well. And yes, absolutely, I would say take it during the ParaFy, but also take it
Yes.
before to help prep and open things up and get them moving. Take it during for support. Take it after to maintain. It's never the wrong time to take the lymph kit.
Never. It's such a good kit. It's one of my favorites that we've done. So someone said, can oh, I missed it. Hold on. I had it. Can I still do sauna with a parasite cleanse? Yes, you should do sauna every
Should.
day with a parasite cleanse. Keep that pathway open.
Yep.
Move your lymphatic. Our lymphatic system doesn't have a sphincter. It doesn't know how to pump. And the lymphatic system is our sewer. So that's why you get massages. That's why you sweat, in order to get all of the things moving in your body so that it doesn't resettle into your blood, your tissue, and your muscle.
Yeah.
So we were designed in such a crazy way, because you would think that our sewer system should be able to pump it out, but it's not. Oh, someone said the most amazing full parasite cleanse ever. That's awesome. Thank you. We agree. It's a brilliant system. Is
Also,
there, yep, go.
did you see these couple comments about the sticky icky?
Yeah.
We got some 420 lovers up in here. We are fans of the plant. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so interesting to learn about your body and systems in that way. I know, right? Is moldy's cleanse emotional and physical? Absolutely. It's
Hmm.
mental too. I learned so much about mold from Kim. And if you guys haven't seen our mold episode, go to our YouTube channel or any podcast streaming platform and look at What's Eating You's episode on mold. Kim dives so deep into the mental and emotional effects that mold has on you. It's unreal, you guys. And cleansing it out can absolutely make those come up.
Hmm.
So I still listen. I'm going to do it because I'm a human, so I know I've come into contact with mold in my life. I actually got a gut test done 10 years ago and it came back positive for fungus. So I know it's in there because I've never actually cleansed of it. But it's something for me that I know I have to like all right, we're doing this no matter what comes up, no matter what it looks like, no matter what it takes, we're doing this. So I'm gearing myself up to do it. I've done enough ParaFy cleanses at this point that I can do it, because if you guys know the order of operations, you do need to parasite cleanse first. At least how many times before doing a moldies cleanse, Kim?
2 to 3 times.
Okay. Okay, so got to do that first. Then you can definitely hit the moldies
Hmm.
cleanse to get the mold out. So I'm about to do it. I can't wait to do it, because probably I would say maybe by season 2, maybe when we come back for season 2, I may have already had it under my belt, or will be on it right then and be able to report back my own personal experience. I've been able to share my own personal experience about ParaFy cleansing, parasite cleansing with you guys over this whole season of What's Eating You, and shared that I cleansed hundreds of worms out of my body, including worms I've blown out of my nose, which is insane. Like, countless. I can't tell you how many I blew out of my nose. I passed a foot-long ropeworm that freaked me out when I saw that. So many like gallstones and like
Hmm.
stone-looking things, like big like stone-looking things. I don't even know what they were. There's like a lot of unidentified things I passed. This is all over the course of the past year and a half of being a regular ParaFy cleanser, because I do completely embrace what Kim teaches us about you need to stay consistent with cleansing. You must ParaFy cleanse at least 3 to 4 times a year, because guys, we are always coming into contact
Yeah,
with them constantly. We're
all the
eating
time.
them, we're drinking them, we're bathing in them. We have dogs and pets and cats and animals that are passing them to us. We're walking in grass. We're eating fruits and vegetables. Doesn't even have to be meat. We are coming into contact with environmental toxins all the time. Plus, Kim taught me they reproduce at a scary rapid rate inside of you, and they're really resilient, aren't they, Kim?
Yeah, they're so resilient they can last for decades in your body. It's crazy. You think that you've got everything going good and then bam, and you just never know
You
because
never know.
they're really crazy. It's really a crazy concept. Like
Girl,
I
when
don't
I
even
saw a
get it.
foot long, at least, it's not like I took it out and measured it. I'm going off of like what I think it was. It was at least 12 inches. That's why I say that. Long, skinny, dark brown ropeworm in the toilet.
Hmm.
I was like, "Are you kidding me?" I got so angry. I was so mad. I was literally like cussing it out. And then I was like, I was, because I was like, "How dare you? How dare you be in me? How long were you in me? Stealing my life force. To be that big, how long were you in me? Where were you at in
Yeah,
me?"
because you're so tiny.
I'm a small body, but it's funny. This is actually a really funny little side note about small bodies, because whenever you guys go and get a colonic, if you ever go and get a colonic, they will tell you, the practitioner will tell you. This is what they've told me multiple times. They'll be like, "It's you small ones, man. I don't know where y'all keep it all, but it's you small ones that always have the most that come out." And I'm like, I don't know either. What's up with that? So anyway, it doesn't matter how big you are, how small you are, how healthy you are, how
Hmm.
unhealthy you are. I was very healthy for 13 years before parasite cleansing, and I still passed hundreds of worms that I saw. A bunch of liver flukes, you guys, tons of liver flukes. I saw so many. I saw so much stuff, you guys. Like, so
I
that was
think
my
people think that they're these big things, but they can morph into like very skinny. So like a hookworm can just mimic the side of a vein and then just sit and absorb. Same
That's
with a
right.
tapeworm. A tapeworm can go to the side of your intestines and then just absorb. And so they just live off that for an extended period of time. Even their head it can be morphed into a smaller part in your body. So
It's
there's lots of crevices in our bodies.
and they're aliens. They're weird
Something.
little creature, like little alien creatures, guys, because yeah, you'll be surprised. Like I was already like, okay, someone says it's 30 days long enough to get rid of all that, right? Okay, so let's spill the tea on
Yeah.
let's spill the tea on the misconception of
Yeah.
one and
Yep.
done ain't it. Okay, it's not how it works. No, 30 days is not long enough to get rid of all that. 30 days is a good start. And
Hmm.
then we must maintain for the rest of our lives, guys, which is a good positive thing. You want to keep your system clean. It's like a oil change for a car or something. Like, you got to think of this as a vehicle that has to be like, it can't be blocked up, it can't be bogged down. Kim always uses the metaphor of a bucket. It can't be overflowing with environmental toxins. You have such a heavy load, you're gonna get weighed down at some something's going to be wrong in the system. So we must maintain. And parasite cleansing is like, it's a forever for the rest of our lives type of
Hmm.
thing. It's not a one and done. 30 days is a great start, but it's not the end of it. It's the beginning. So someone says it's a brilliant system, so simple and gentle, and then someone goes, I agree, isn't it? She
Yeah.
really nailed it with
Thanks.
ParaFy, you guys. I tell everyone all the time, it's gentle yet effective because it will work. It does work. Okay. If you have physical worms that need to come out, they will come out.
Yeah.
Her husband, Jeremy, made sure of it. He told her at the beginning when they were formulating the ingredients and the amount of herbs they were going to use, he's like, if they want to see worms, let's let them see worms. He chose the highest amount of herbs so that you guys would see the worms, and I sure did. And on day 3 I did, and then it made me be
Hmm.
like, oh, this is real. This is real. This is not hype. This is real. Everyone doesn't see them, and that's okay too. You may not have the physical ones, you may have the microscopic ones, or they may be hidden inside, and if you're not digging, you're not seeing. Or they're resilient little effers,
Hmm.
and they can be hooked on to some part of your body for a long time before budging and getting out. That's why you got to stay on top of it and stay consistent with cleansing, right, Kim?
Yes, you have to. You have to.
Someone said the most amazing full parasite cleanse ever, isn't it? She
Yes, it's
nailed
so
it, you guys.
good.
She nailed it on the first try.
So
Like,
good.
that's how brilliant this woman is.
Oh,
She whipped
thanks.
that thing together, right? And I mean, yeah,
Yes.
it couldn't be more perfect. It couldn't be. I just received my parasite cleanse, but will be away for 2 weeks. Should I wait until after my trip? I would say probably. If it's something
Yeah.
new to you, why start it on the go when you're not at home with with consistency? I would say wait. 2 weeks is okay. 2 weeks
Yeah,
is
you don't
fine.
want to do it on vacation. You want to do it when you can concentrate and just in case. You just never know what craziness you're going to see coming out of your body. And you definitely want to do it in an environment where you can do all of the modalities, red light. You want to focus on it. So I don't recommend doing it right before vacation.
Yeah, or during it. No, not
Yeah.
especially not your first time. At this point, like I could do it because I'm so used to
Yeah.
it. But yeah,
Same.
yeah. If you're a noob, nah. Wait till you get home. Okay, how do you open up your system, and how often do you use ParaFy? ParaFy 3 to 4 times a year. You can use the LymF Kit. It's also available at rogershood.com. You can use the code What's Eating You, What's Eating in the letter U for 10% off. The LymF Kit does help get your lymphatic system flowing and drainage pathways moving. You could use that, but also rebounding, which is bouncing up and down, a lymphatic massage, exercising, drinking a plain hot or very warm cup of water flushes your lymph too. You can also do gua sha, you can do castor oil and red light. All of these things flush your lymph. Use ParaFy 3 to 4 times a year. Does it expire? Yep, 3 years. You got 3 years, so you're good. On your 4th cleanse, good job. Scaring you, worms out of the nose, don't be scared. It sounds freakier than it is. It's weird, but it became my new normal. And yeah, it's not as freaky as it sounds once you're in it. It's just kind of like you see them. It's not scary. It's more reassuring and validating and more like, oh, yeah, you were in me and you're not
Hmm.
anymore. Bye, get out of here. So it's all good. Okay, one last thing to spill the tea on before Kim has to hop off. Let's see. Is it okay to continue to work out and run while on the cleanse? You should. You should. You better,
Yes.
Haley. We must exercise and sweat. We must move our bodies. That also flushes the lymphatic system. Exercise is like one of the most underutilized tools and free tools that you can use to flush the lymphatic system, to sweat through your pores. So, exercise during the cleanse is highly, highly, highly recommended. Yes. Someone says Worm Queen app is something coming in the future, an app
I
to
mean,
help.
we're working on it, but it
Okay.
kind of got postponed a little bit. We thought about doing it, but we got so busy I had to pivot my energy to getting us automated
Yeah.
because we're working on being automated.
Yeah, nice. Good. And you're doing great, Kim. All right. Last thing, we're spilling the tea on a good protein intake while cleansing. And because you're gym and weight training, you can eat high quality, pasture raised, grass fed, grass finished meat if you need to while cleansing. You don't have to completely stay off of the meat, but you just need to be mindful to cook it really well and that the quality is really high. You want the clean quality, not mass produced where they fed them GMO corn and soy. That is not what you want. You want grass fed and grass finished pasture raised meats, stay away from fish while cleansing, all fish, all seafood, because they do contain worms, all right? So make sure you cook your food very, very well. Cleanse and soak your produce. Do all the things to avoid like recontaminating yourself while you're cleansing, because the whole point is to starve them and get them out, not add them back to while you're cleansing them out. Do the best you can, guys. The most important thing is just to get the herbs in. That's the most important thing you can do, and take that binder every single night you're cleansing. We love y'all. Thank you so much for your support
Thanks,
with What's Eating
everyone.
You. We love you so much. See you later.
Bye.